Hey folks, Tiffany here. Welcome to Muscle Sculpt, a body edition. Obviously today we are going to be working the upper body. I have 3 sets of weights here. I have 5 pound, 8 pound, and 10 pound here. So whatever you have at home, go ahead and grab it. Just make sure you kind of have an option. If you have resistance bands, you can use those as well. Or if you don't have any weights and you just want to use like maybe a bottle of water or something that will give you some weight, you could even use a pillow. Anything that creates resistance will work for this exercise today. Make sure you have your water. Don't wait for me to tell you when to sip it and don't gulp it. And then as always, please listen to your bodies, guys. If you're not feeling it or you have some pain or pinching or anything like that, please just go ahead and bow out for this one and come back whenever you're ready. So let's go ahead and get into our warm-up. Doing a lunge here. All right, so we're going to start with some nice big arm circles, opening up through the shoulders. I'm actually going to readjust this camera since I'm a tall person. So just going backwards, big circle. So try not to skip, really try to get those arms all the way up and around. If you have to slow it down, you can. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and change directions. So the same thing going forward. We want the whole big giant range of motion for that shoulder joint. And then we want to do Criss Crosses. So over, switching which hand goes on top, just opening up through the upper back, still lubricating that shoulder joint. And then we'll go up and over, reaching, opening up through the lats, some more in the shoulders. Just really want to get everything nice and pumped full of blood. And then we'll go down 4 or 5 push-ups. So hands right under the shoulders, nice straight line. If you need to come to your knees, you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Step it up, and we'll start from the top with our big arm circles. And then switch directions. And then we'll do our Criss Crosses. So one arm over, and then switching. Which arm goes on top, which arm goes on bottom. And then our side reaches, so reaching over to the side, opening up through the lats. All right, guys. And then our push-ups. I almost forgot about those, probably because I am not a fan, but here we are. We're doing them. I'm going to do these on my knees this time. 5 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, guys. If you need a little bit more warming up, go ahead and pause the video. Do a couple more rounds until you feel ready. But other than that, we're going to go ahead and get started with the workout. So we're going to grab the 8s. We're going to start off nice and simple with a hammer curl. So the weight, our palms are facing our body, and we want our knuckles facing down the ground. So we don't want our wrists to be turned. We want to make sure our arm is completely straight. We're going to keep those elbows pinned to the side, and we're just going to lift all the way up, squeeze at the top, and come all the way down. So we've got 15 of those. Deep breath, and begin. 1. Turn to the side. 2, 3. Nice and controlled. 4, 5. I got my 8 pound weights spent today. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Nice job on those weights. So I'm working with something a little bit lighter because we're doing more reps. So we want to be able to hold on to the weight and have controlled movement with a lighter weight since we're doing more reps, like I just said, twice in a row. But that's just something that you know that. So we're going to working more of our muscular endurance, so just creating longevity of our strength for our muscles, if that makes sense. So let's go back in. And since you did the first set, if you felt like you were really struggling by like rep number 5 or 6, definitely go back down and weight. We want to get to 10 and start really feeling like, okay, I'm ready to put these weights down, knock out those last 5, and feel a little bit stronger. And begin. 1, 2, big squeeze at the top, guys. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Nice job. Drop those weights. Shaking those arms out. Already feeling these. I did a bit of an arm day yesterday, so I seem to always put myself in these predicaments. But you know what? Here we are. Here we are. We're working it. We're going to make it happen. Remember to grab your water whenever you're ready, guys. All right, one more time. 15 reps. And so you can see the other arm too. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep going, guys. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Nice job. Drop those weights. All right. Now we're going to go into some shoulder presses. So I'm grabbing something lighter. We're going to do 20 reps of these. So feel it out. Shouldn't be anything that is going to be super strenuous. We're moving with controlled movement here, but we're moving with a little bit quicker tempo. So we're up, and we're down, just like that. And we're bringing the arms to parallel to the ground, so you don't need to come all the way down here. We want to keep the arms right here like a field goal. All right? And begin 20 reps. 1, 2, 3. Keep that core straight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, keep going, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. Drop those weights. Now we're going to be doing picking up putting down the 5, picking up the 8, and we're going to do single arm reverse flies. So I start with the weight here on my thigh, and then I just open it up like a wing, and then come back down. So you keep that elbow slightly bent, but really what you want to feel is that shoulder blade helping to lift that weight up. So if you're having to swing that arm, the weight's too heavy, you want to be nice and controlled and let that back muscle, which is a very small, not super small, but smaller than regular muscles like your biceps and your triceps. You have more muscles than that. This is a very singular muscle. So you want to make sure that you can move nice and controlled and slow. We're going to do 12 reps on each arm. So you should be able to pick it up the first time and be like, oh, okay, this weight is too much or it's too light. So we want to have a little bit of resistance, but we don't want to be killing ourselves. So let's begin. 1, 2, 3. Keep those shoulders down. Try not to shrug them up. 4, 5. Strong through the core, guys. 6, 7, 8. Couple more. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. Getting that back nice and warmed up. Or, well, it should be warmed up, but you should be feeling the warmth now. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. Drop that weight. We're going to go back in with another 12 on each side. I'm going to grab some water. Nice little sip to wet my whistle. And then put it down. Definitely don't want to work out on a full, bloated, watery stomach. It's not comfortable. And what goes in must come out. So if you work too hard, you don't want to be a part of that situation. So let's go back in. Another 12 reps on each side. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, controlled guys, 10, 11, and 12. Good. You should be feeling on the back of that shoulder as well as where your shoulder blade is, guys. And begin on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, big squeezes, 11, last one, and 12. Good. Drop that weight. We got one more set. We'll shake it out. Guys are doing fantastic. We're almost halfway through this workout, so hold on to it. We're not jumping around like crazy, like for our HIIT routines and our cardio stuff, but this will still get your heart rate up. So still listen to your body, even though it seems like we're not moving around too much. Our muscles are pumping, so that's creating. Our heart is going to be working a little bit harder, even though it seems like we're moving a little bit slower. So don't underestimate how strenuous you're working. That just be mindful and pay attention to how your body's feeling. Just focus on your breathing. All right, last set, 12 reps. Squeeze that back, keep that core nice and tight. Try not to arc that back. And like I said, if you're swinging that weight to get it up, it's too heavy. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good job, guys. Keep it going. 7, 8, 9, 10, a couple more, 11, and 12. Whew, 8 pounds starting to feel like 15. All right, other side, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, keep squeezing, guys. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Perfect. Drop that weight. So next, we're going to grab our lighter weights. And we're going to do lateral side raises for 20 reps. So try not to bring the shoulders up. Try to keep the shoulders nice and tight. Squeeze through the shoulders. Bring that resistance up. And we're going right here. We want to make a nice T parallel to the ground. We don't want to bring the weights all the way over here. We want to move nice and controlled. So if you have a slight bend in your elbow, that's fine. But we don't want to be like, and that means the weight's too heavy. Really want to focus on lifting through those shoulders. 20 reps here. I got 5s. Might regret it, but here we are. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep breathing, guys. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good. 12, 13. Come on. 14, 15. I feel the burn. 16. Come more. 17, 18, 19, and 20. Perfect. Drop those weights. Ooh, those shoulders better be on fire because mine sure are. Nice. All right, guys. If you need a mat here, you can go ahead and grab one. I'm just going to move around. Usually I do have my mat and I'm kicking it all over the place, right? So today, not today. All right, so we're going to go into a single arm chest fly. So I'm picking up my 10 here, and it's almost going to be like our reverse flies that we were doing when we were standing, but this time we're coming up, squeezing through the chest, and coming back down. So you can have a slight bend in your arm. Remember, like I said, keep the knuckles straight to the ceiling. We don't want that wrist to be leaning back. We want a nice strong wrist as we come up. So we're going to do 12 on one side and then 12 on the other. And it doesn't matter if you want to keep your legs down, it'll be more of a challenge because then you'll really have to use all of your arms. But this kind of helps to stabilize if your knees are bent. So be ready and begin. 1, squeeze at the top, nice and easy. 2, 12 reps. 3, 4, really squeeze that chest to bring that weight up. 5, 6, good job, guys. 7, 8, keep that fist or the knuckles all the way up to the ceiling. 9, 10, 2 more. 11, and 12. Let me switch arms. This 10 is pretty serious. And begin. 1, 2, gentle weight down, guys. 3, controlled movements here. 4, there's no rush. 5, keep breathing. 6, keep that chest pressing. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, one more, and 12. Nice. Drop that weight. Relax, grab water if you need to. Control that breath. Feel the pump of the blood going through your shoulders and through your chest. If you're not feeling it in your shoulders and you're feeling it more in your arms, then try to go for a little bit of a lighter weight. That way when you come up, you can really squeeze that chest and take that time instead of getting up here and be like, oh, this weight's too heavy, you need to drop it. So just be mindful of where you are with your weight, guys. All right, go back in and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost there, guys. 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, and 12. Good. Switching sides. We're almost done, guys. Keep working. 1, on one arm might be stronger than the other. Just keep going. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep that shoulder compact, guys. 6, big squeezes. 7, squeeze that weight too. 8, like your death grip. 9, keep breathing. 10, 11, last one here, and 12. Good. We got one more all set. Grab water when you need it, guys. All right, get ready. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep going, guys. Keep breathing. 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, it's getting heavy. 11, last one. And 12. Ooh, good job. On to the other side. My left arm is definitely way better than these in my right arm. Probably because I have injury on my right shoulder, but we're not making any excuses. We're still making it work, guys. And begin. Last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Nice work. Go ahead and drop that weight. So now we're going to do 20 crunch pulses because our abs are definitely upper body. We're splitting it in half. Our abs are upper body. So I'm going to use my 10. Hold it secure, try not to hold it over your face, hold it over your chest. And you're just gonna pulse up for 20. Okay, get ready. Choose whatever weight you want to. Arms are straight out, like I said. Don't have it over your face, just in case. Keep it over your chest and pulse. 1, 2, 3. Keep those shoulder blades up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Let's try to sit it up. Grab some water. All right. So next, we're going to have our weights in our field goal position. This time we're going to squeeze forward and then open. So we're working again through the chest and the shoulders and getting a little bit of isometric work in our biceps and our triceps. Deep breath. Up. 12 reps and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze at the front. As close as you can. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Nice job. Drop those weights. I had the 5s. Those did it for me. I try the 8s. I guess I'll give it a whirl since I said it. Might as well. Best thing about this is, if I'm not feeling the 8s, I'll just put them down and I'll pick the 5s back up. There's no problem with picking a weight and then deciding halfway through the reps, this is too heavy. It's better that you decide that and realize that before you create yourself an injury. And there's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to take a hit to the pride for that. It's okay. We're trying to build strength. We're trying to build muscle memory. So don't be so hard on yourself. Work at your fitness level and just keep going. Consistency is key. And then you will be able to pick up that next weight eventually. Whew, immediately regretting this, but let's go. 12 reps. 1, 2, 3. Keep those knuckles to the sky, guys. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep breathing. 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Nice job, drop those weights. I can commit to keeping the 8s for the next round. I can do that, I will do that. See, it's too easy, but if I didn't want to, it's totally fine. Definitely not touching that 10s though. Not trying to go that hard today. Because I'm already feeling it in my shoulders, my thighs, my tries, my back. All right, last set. Goal post and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep those elbows up, guys. 5, 6. Squeeze those arms as close together as possible. 7. Almost done. 8. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. 9, 10. Last 2. 11 and 12. Ooh. Felt those. Felt that second round with 8s. All right, guys. Now we're gonna have our last 20 reps. So I'm grabbing my 5s, and we're just gonna do front raises. So nice and tight through the core. Weights are in front of us, palms facing our legs, knuckles to the ground. So remember, don't lift that weight up like that. We want a nice flush line through the arm. We're just gonna lift and come back down. Smaller movement than we think. A lot of people like to throw the weights all over the place. That's not what we're doing. Slow and controlled movements, guys. Keep those shoulders nice and tight. And begin. 20 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going, guys. Looking good. 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep working. 9. Keep breathing. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, almost done. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Awesome work, guys. Drop those weights. Pick them back up. We're done. So go ahead and take a second to shake your arms out. You want to kind of loosen them up a little bit before we go into our stretch. And take your time with these movements, guys. You don't have to rush. You don't have to switch when I switch. You can switch whenever you're ready. If you feel like you're holding a stretch and you're like, oh, she said to switch. No, stay in that position as long as you want. The workout is done, so you can stretch that. It feels nice and tight. And you can stretch as long as you need to release that. Just make sure you're giving equal opportunity for both sides. So let's start with our shoulder stretch. Nice and gentle across the chest, using the other arm to hold the arm in place. And try not to bring that shoulder up to the ear. Try to keep it low. Feeling the stretch in the back of that shoulder. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. And whenever you're ready, slowly release. Take that same arm up for a tricep stretch. So that arm is just trying to reach that shoulder blade. And we're just using the other arm to pull that elbow back, feeling the stretch in that tricep. If you need to lean a little bit more to get a little bit more, that's totally fine. And we'll go ahead and release that arm and bring the other arm over the chest. And release and up and over. Lean into it if you need to. Nice job. Release those arms. Give that neck a little bit of a back and forth. Not a no, not a yes. Even though You feel like, oh, we didn't do anything for the neck. Our trapezius muscles that run along the side of our neck, whenever we do anything for our shoulders, those are activated too. So it's good to just work this kind of stretch for the neck as well. And it's just good to do it in general. We spend a lot of time maybe looking down at our phones or looking at our laptops. So stretch that neck out. All right, bring the arms behind you, knuckles to the ground. We're gonna just press through those knuckles, opening up through the chest. You can lift the chin if you'd like. If you need more, you can slowly bend the knees, bring the hips down, crown of the head down to the ground, and just let the arms fall. Remember to still breathe here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And if you're feeling anything funky, back out of it gently. Don't just say, oh, this hurts, and then swing your body around. It's the worst thing you can do. Just take your time. And slowly come back up if you're down. And then swing the arms to the front. Clasp them again, palms out. Arms to the upper back, pushing through those shoulder blades, pushing through the palms as well. You can turn from side to side. You can just open up a little bit. And then slowly bring those arms back in. And a big inhale. And an exhale. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I feel a little bit stronger. I hope you do too. Enjoy the rest of your day.